Hello, everyone. I believe
Hi.
we are live right now. Hi, my name is Angela Ng. I'm from Singapore. I'm a digital business owner, a mom of two lovely teenagers, and I'm here with my business partner, Delphine Xia, who is also from Singapore. Hi, Delphine. How are
Hi,
you?
Angela. Hi, great. Hi, everybody. I'm Delphine here from Singapore as well. And I'm actually working in the corporate industry, financial industry for the past 20 years. So I have three kids with me, and I'm running this digital business on a side hustle on top of my full-time job.
Yeah. So anyway, for those maybe that has been following Delphine, I think they know that she's been on a holiday. And
Yeah.
one of the things we talk about today is obviously, where our topic is about why passive income is important. And
Mm,
the topic we want to stress about is how we can reduce financial stress. So maybe some of you might think, oh, whenever we're on holiday, which means our income will stop, right? Obviously, for those who are on a full time employment, you are on a holiday because you have a full time job. Your boss had approved your annual leave, and it's limited. Usually, it's anywhere from 2 weeks to 4 weeks, and that's all you get, regardless of how many hours you work. So one of the things we really want to stress about is when you have this additional income, obviously, logically, you will be able to reduce your financial stress. Um, and when we talk about passive income, which means it's income that it's working for you in a way where, even if you're sleeping, even when you're on holiday, somehow you can generate additional income. There are many ways we can do this. Obviously, one of the ways that most people think about would be, investing in property, for example. But,
mm,
something that we have shared in the past that is extremely costly, the, the down payment,
mm,
if you're able to afford, is extremely high. And obviously, not to mention the mortgage interest rate is also extremely high at the moment, and it's become not very, very lucrative at the moment for landlords. So what we're sharing here is a digital business where our investment to start is completely flexible, but yet the return and the income, I would say easily more than 70%. Delphine, maybe you want to, share a little bit because you are in the financial industry. I'm
mm,
sure, we when you're advising your clients, people talk about returns. People always want to have the passive income, and
yeah.
and we can see how we are all less stressed when you have additional money, right?
Yes,
When you have
definitely.
additional money to spend, you can think about going to more holidays. You can spend more freely on your children or indulging
Mm,
them. Especially, we all know that Christmas is coming, right? We all need
yes.
an additional budget to buy lots and lots of Christmas gifts. Yeah.
Yeah, especially as a working mom with three children, three children actually in Singapore is considered quite a lot. Every time I tell my friends that I have three, they say,
Yeah.
"Wow," because usually it's commonly is I think it's about 1 to 2. Then
Mm.
for two and above, they will think that is a lot. But I have a big family. My brother has 4 kids as well. He has
Wow.
four and three. Yeah. So to me, three is not really a lot because he has four. So and financial burden on him actually is quite high. Okay, because 4 kids of different ages, with a house, with two dogs and with a helper, and I think he has two cars as well. So it's getting a bit. I think it's quite tough on him actually. To just build his own business or to do a daytime job. To actually feed the whole family as well as to be able to keep keep it sustainable for himself as well. So things are pretty hard on him. Same for me as well. As a working mom to three children, money is never, never, never enough. Seriously, because with children at different ages, their requirements are different, their demands are different, and our main income, which does not inflate as fast as expenses inflation, could not keep up with that the expenses catch up, you know. So it's pretty tough on me actually before I started this digital business, because I don't have the additional source of income. I did not actually build you know, the passive income that we are actually all needed to, you know. I did not actually think of that, um think that it is crucial to have a passive income. So after, when I start on this digital business to actually build this as a passive income, I have other source of passive income as well. So because this actually is more of like a start for me, you know, to start to think, what type of passive income do I want? How do I build it actually? So I started with this digital business. And after that, actually, we can have multiple sorts of passive income that is built actually to help us to actually reduce our financial stress. So, you know, as Angela just mentioned, I just came back from 2 holidays actually. It's a back-to-back holidays. And these 2 holidays are totally funded by this digital business. So I do not need to actually, you know, take out my extra savings or my backup savings to actually bring my kids along to for holidays, you know, treat them to cruises, treat them to, you know, coaches to Genting Highland, if you know where is it. You know, it's a place that's up high in Malaysia, which
Mm-hmm.
has a lot of fun theme parks and, you know, casinos and a lot of nice food and things like that. So expenses up there, frankly speaking, although the exchange rate for Malaysia and Singapore is good, but expenses up there is not cheap as well. So if we are to make a trip up there, you know, 2 person or 1 person or a family, it's going to get pretty much, you know, to spend on. So this is where I'm unable to actually afford if I'm just on my main income. That is why starting on a, you know, additional source of income, building that passive income that we need actually reduce a lot of stress on myself as well. I would suppose it does reduce stress from Angela as well on other parts of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm,
So, I mean, for those of you who have mortgages, I'm
mm,
sure you've all noticed that your monthly installments have all crept up.
yeah.
I mean, because for myself, I also own property in London, for example.
Mm,
The my monthly installment have really increased by 30%. It's not something that I had planned for, obviously. And yeah, but what do we do, right? Luckily, I do have this digital business that I'm working on. I'm getting steady income at the moment, but I'm
mm,
also on track to continue to build my income. So I'm sure I'm not the only one being a little stressed, or a little bit cautious, when you see mortgage monthly installment going up by quite a like 20 to 30%. It's quite substantial for a lot of people. And whenever I read the news in UK, for example, uh, people are more and more people are saying, owning a home has become, beyond people's reach because of the higher interest rates. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know how it is in Singapore. I don't really follow so much the mortgage rates, but I mean, as far as I know, the interest rates in UK is definitely much higher than Singapore.
Mm. The interest rate, I think, in Singapore is also escalating right now because economy is getting better. So actually, you know, our expenses will actually increase at the same time as well. Yeah. So as
Mm,
parents, you know, especially with our kids, not only do we have mortgage loan, you know, we also have car loans and, you know, other
mm,
expenses like the kids' tuitions, you know, and enrichment classes and things like that. So, you know, as we always share during in this series that, you know, GST in Singapore are increasing from 8% to 9%.
First
If
of
you think that
January, that's right.
1%, yes, if you think that 1%, you know, doesn't mean much, but if you accumulate all your expenses within that month and you can see how much that 1% actually does impact a lot.
Yeah. I
So
guess
this is
importantly is, we're coming towards the end of the year. Most
mm,
people will be looking forward to their bonuses, be it the fixed 13-month bonus or the variable bonus. I guess at the back of everyone's head is, will the additional bonuses be sufficient to cover additional interest costs, additional GST costs that will definitely increase all our expenses for next year. So for any of you who are thinking, oh, do they need to start planning?
mm.
Do they need to start planning for 2024? Perhaps now is a good time to think about it, because as we all know, usually in January, 1st of January, when everyone is celebrating New Year's, we all start a New Year's resolution. And now is, really a good time to perhaps come and take a look and check us out to see if this could be the right fit for you or not.
Yes, to make a plan, for 2024, because it's just like, I think 1.5 months to go, which is actually
Yeah.
pretty fast. So as we start planning for the year end, we should also actually look forward to what is 2024 going to bring for us as well. So are you still going to slog through your life, in your day job right now, working from 9 to 5 or even 9 to 8, and then get back to home, get
Or
back
seven,
home.
or 7 to 10. I used to
Yes,
work there
correct.
sometimes in the past.
So are you still going to, resign to such lifestyle moving forward in your life? If you're in your, 30s, your 40s, probably you should start thinking, we all start thinking. I think both of us start thinking at the age that, is pretty late, or we come across this digital business at a later stage. So if we would have known this digital business earlier stage, I think we would have started building this digital and we would have been retired by now. So since
For
now
sure.
you have the chance, yes, to come across this digital business through our sharing. So we would like to actually invite you to actually sign up for the complimentary webinar that we are actually offering right here. Okay, it's totally
Yeah.
free. Okay, it's on
Yeah.
every Wednesday and Friday. The live sharing is on every Wednesday and Friday, 9 a.m. Singapore time. So you can just register your email address in Angela's funnel, Angela's website there, as well as on my website here. And we
Yeah.
will send you
Over
a
here.
personalized link, to actually join in this free webinar sharing session. So it's very informative. It's going to share with you how this digital business works, what is it all about, and how you can actually start this digital business, with our mentoring guidance, and then with the automated system that is provided to you, as well as, we are always very proud of the video-based training that's always ever changing there for us, to keep up with the pace of the online trends, so that we are always up to the market. We are never lack out. So all these are provided to you, especially our mentoring guidance. So we will definitely make sure that you will be successful in this digital business, and you can actually use this digital business to earn a passive income to reduce more financial stress from your end. So we are
Exactly.
inviting you right now to actually register your email here. Do not hesitate, and we will see you next week. Okay?
All right. Yes.
Yes.
So thank you so much for joining us. So if you have any questions at all, please feel free to get in touch with myself, Angela, and Delphine, when we both have our websites here.
Yes.
All right, then. Until next week.
Yeah. We'll see you. Bye.
Bye.